A top 5 defense during the regular season, the Lakers were. Rondo on the break. Missed everything. Gordon feeling nice with it, slick with it. And Eric Gordon fouled.
He's going to return to the bench. He's remaining in the locker room as of now, Mark.
Okay, Cassidy, we saw him get shaken.
Keeps his rotation tight. A guy like Austin Rivers can certainly step into that role offensively and defensively.
LeBron against P.J. Tucker. Up 10 feet from the bucket, going to back him down. LeBron with that wide base and couldn't cash. Good defense by Tucker. Stood his ground. LeBron punches that into the family.
He understands, and he's playing with a sense of urgency. Didn't have his way offensively, but didn't give up on the play, which is so crucial.
We have seen a litany with 19 points. Hey, our next WNBA matchups are Tuesday on ESPN Champs, squaring off at 8 Eastern. Then it's the Fever and the Aces. And I'm gonna, speaking of haircuts, his brother's in charge of all the barbershops here on campus in the bubble. LeBron puts his shoulder into Jeff Green, lost the handle, a little stay. Odds at work, Mark. Houston gets it back.
But again, Russell Westbrook should think this is not going to happen.
And he drills the three. It's squaring up on one of the best defenders in the NBA, Butter.
To defending Anthony Davis. Where he catches it, you live with that defense. That's an outstanding job.
Anthony Davis took all day and then delivered an air ball. Green got it back, and they won't get.
Well, we know Houston's not going to change their style. They're going to maintain it and absolutely embrace it. The most important thing is not just their offense, defense.
Step back jumper. P.J. Tucker battling LeBron. Tucker comes up with a loose ball. Bron falls on top of it. Wrestling for the loose ball. Jump ball called. No, they're going to call a foul.
And that's the right call. Good hustle by P.J. Tucker and LeBron James, but clearly LeBron jumps on the body of P.J. Tucker.
Mark, they haven't released the all-defensive teams yet for the NBA. But I'll tell you right now, I put P.J. Tucker on one of my all-defensive teams. It's hard to believe he's never made one.
Which is a crime. I voted for him at least 2 or 3 times right now. Yeah. Certainly deserving of it.
Yeah, LeBron just jumped on top of him. P.J. Tucker's passport has a lot of stamps, folks. He's played in Greece, in Ukraine, in Israel. Finally got his break with the Phoenix Suns in the NBA several years ago and made himself a home in this league. As a great defender and role player, Davis couldn't get the rebound out of bounds. It'll stay bounds play.
This can't happen. And if you're the Lakers right now, there's plenty of time left in this ball game. You got to find.
Kuzma looking to give them life. And Green with the rebound. Eric Gordon has 11 points in the quarter. And he has had a big bounce back in the last couple of games. Harden, floater in the paint, contact, block, and one. Count it.
James call. He believes that Anthony Davis was in position to take the hit.
That's not a bad challenge. If it stands, it's a 14-0 run. From the elbow, got stripped by Eric Gordon. And a good inside with the kick. Tucker from the corner. Rims out. Haven't scored yet in the fourth quarter. Not a good sign for their cause tonight. Lakers really static offensively. There's a cut by Davis. Rondo hovering on the three-point line. Davis underneath and one. Fouled by Cup. One of the tallest players on the floor for the Houston Rockets, who go with him. Westbrook downhill, denied by Davis. Harden, nice feed inside. That's going to be goaltending. That time he was a little too late. James cross court. They move to the corner. Dion Waiters checked in during the last whistle. Frank Vogel looking for some scoring. Feel like they're in control right now. Really in control. Westbrook on the drive. Lost the handle. And against Oklahoma City. And then I caught myself. I'm like, are you crazy? They have James short on the jumper. Almost playing like they're resigned right now.
And I tell you what, we point about who's the third guy for the Lakers. We don't know right now, and they haven't gotten it done. But more importantly to me, LeBron James Davis has got to be better.
Okay.
And when it's all said and done, they've got to be better, especially
in what aspects?
Well, they're the two biggest guys on the floor. And there's no answer for them. So they've got to be aggressive from the jump, setting the tone. And they haven't been. They've been tentative.
There's Davis from deep, knocks in that 3 ball.
Praying for him and his family. She'd be proud.
Had to leave the bubble earlier in July when they first got here because of the passengers, grandma. Bucket.
Well, they got this free, field goal attempts, 30 plus combined, but it's not about the 30 plus combined. Out of the Rockets would be willing to give them. They are too great to settle. They've got to make their presence be felt on once, as opposed to posting up at the top of the key on the foul line.
Okay.
So it's just those
back in the bubble.
Is Jeff not working?
Oh, you not? Oh, you?
No, I'm working.
Are you working?
I believe.
Jeff's working too.
I would hope so. This dude is chilling.
That this game might be over. Down 15, Caruso with the hammer to 15, and Harden leading the way with 36. The meter still running with 2:10 to go. So they tried to run a double team at him, and Jared Dudley almost came up with the steal. Waiter.
I tell you what, though, if you're the Houston Rockets,
6 days off since eliminating Portland, and sometimes percent.
I don't think it was Russ. I just think that they got thoroughly out.
This is going to snap LeBron James's 15 consecutive win streak in the conference semifinals. The ball knocked out of bounds throughout the years. Loose ball out to Caruso. Dion Waiters back to Rondo. 10 on the shot clock. Very good defensively here in Orlando. Rivers with the crossover and draws the foul. His easygoing demeanor, his false sense of security sometimes, but tell you what, of course, Mike has done a great job in his hometown and beyond. Basketball, his brother Dan, wife Laurel, they're all going to be in a good mood tonight as the Houston Rockets win it 112-97. LeBron James with 20 points on 7 of 15.